What's going on, folks? Gotta update y'all. Oh, the dog's in the background. Sorry about that. um, Went in today, and I got to use the two cane things like I described in the previous video. How you put it? You see the older folks that it'd be like a thing around the arm right here, and then you put your hand on the handle, And so I got to use two of them today. And I wasn't in the parallel bars, and I was not. I didn't have the harness on because we went outside the gym, and I was in the hallway, and it had a rail there. And then so how it worked out was he had me. He said, "Okay, this is what we're gonna do." He said, "Okay, take your left hand, and I want you to use the cane on this side, and I want you to hold the rail on the other side." So he had me walk all the way down, and then to come back, he had me put the cane on the other side and use my left hand and walk up like that. Okay. And then he said, "Okay, we're gonna do two of them now." I'm like, "All right, it's okay." So I put them both on, and he was behind me the entire time. Like he like the first time I walked, I was kind of like, I was a little bit scared. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The fear of falling, that's real. Okay, he had his hand on my shoulder and his hand on like the side of my waist right there where my hip is. Okay, and then we walked down like that. I was good, and then we came back. I was good. And he said, "Okay, we're gonna do it this way." I put both hands in the canes again, and then he just put his hands kind of like just on my hip to kind of like guide me because I was kind of dipping. I kind of favor one side because I have my knee is on my left side. The prosthetic knee is on the right side. And if you notice about amputees, usually if it's a double amputee, they're even on both sides. So that's why I'm basically an anomaly because I'm uneven. I have a above the knee and a below the knee at the same time. So I wasn't able to, like, I'm sure most of y'all seen videos where like it'll be an amputee and he'll have those little stumps on him and he'd be like real short, right? What they're doing is learning their balance, and then they gradually bring them up. I had to start up, if that makes sense, And so yeah, and the balance thing, I'm getting better. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting better. And I was so proud of myself because I was able to walk, almost regular. And swinging my arms. And like I told y'all, I haven't had to swing my arms in 2.5 years. I mean, imagine that, So I did that. And then he was like, "You're a natural." They gave me a lot of motivation and pushed me at the same time, which I welcome the challenge. And I appreciate the things that those therapists are showing me. And so I'll try to put a clip in here. I'm gonna try. Okay, so y'all can see it because I'm not allowed to, no one's allowed to do any pictures, videoing, or anything like that in the patient areas due to patient confidentiality, which I completely understand. So, but he took the video and sent it to me. So hopefully I can show y'all what it looks like to show y'all my progress, because where I was 2.5 years ago versus now, is two completely different places. I had no idea back then that I was gonna be doing this stuff, and like I said in my previous video, as you can imagine with a traumatic injury, you go to that, how do I say this? A deep depression, because your whole life has changed. And how do you accept that? I mean, I'm 52 years old. I had my legs for 50 years. And then now all of a sudden it's like, what? And so just telling y'all that for some context and background. But today I did great. And so I think he's going to have me continue to move forward with that. Okay. And I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. So, thank y'all for all the support and the DMs, all the words of encouragement. I appreciate all of that. And anybody else y'all might know, give them a shout. Give them those words of encouragement and stuff like that. It's greatly appreciated. And okay, like for instance, I sent the video to one of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? We're not blood brothers, but I've known this guy since the 6th grade. Well, it was like the summer going to the 7th grade, right? And then we was popping, we had a wheelie competition, you know, back when kids used to go outside, right? Imagine that, meeting friends like that. Revelation, right? And so, yeah, and then we've been cool and we've been tight for, my math ain't that good right now, but a long time, okay? So I met him when I was like 12 years old, you know, so he was also. So, and then he gave me those words of encouragement, and I tell you what, that meant so much to me. We'll call him D. You know, I don't want to put his name out on social media or anything like that, you know. I got to ask his permission if he wants me to. I mean, y'all know how that stuff goes. So, but yeah, you know, I gave him a shout, and I really appreciated that, you know. And I appreciate all the words of encouragement from everybody, my family, my friends, even casual acquaintances, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff means the world, you know. But okay, folks, that's it for now. So y'all let me know what you think.
Oh, no camera.
Oh, you are not on camera. She's just watching.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. That's all I needed.